Hey everyone, now that Destiny 2 beta has ended, I wanted to do a short video on my thoughts and feelings on the game, and whether it means I'm going to be playing it a lot or not, or even doing content. Now, I wanted to start off this video by saying that I did not play Destiny 1 at all. I've seen some gameplay of it, and a bit of a playthrough, even though I don't, even then I don't remember very much about it at all, so I'm coming into Destiny 2 pretty much blind with a fresh mind. I don't even know of anything of the controversies that people keep trying to tell me about relating to the first game, and I don't know any of the problems the first game had. Like I say, completely fresh mind. I also want to get out of the way that while yes, you can find things with Destiny and Warframe that are similar in terms of certain abilities or assets, whatever, I really don't want the comments to end up being a Destiny versus Warframe fight. I've played Destiny 2 now in the beta, and I played a lot of Warframe. To me, they don't even feel vaguely similar to actually play, so I really want to end that debate now before it even starts. So Destiny 2, what were my first impressions? Well, to be honest, I go into most betas expecting the worst. Very little content, which, to be fair, the Destiny 2 beta did have very little content, and the other things I expect are usually fairly poor performance, and often they're quite buggy. So honestly, it was one heck of a surprise to find how smoothly everything worked. I didn't have any problems with loading into the game, launching the game. No bugs at all that I really noticed. I didn't even have problems connecting to people. The whole thing was so smooth and worked perfectly. I know this is only a small portion of the game and it doesn't take much to polish this up, and it doesn't necessarily mean the rest of it's going to work this well, but you would not believe the amount of betas I've taken part in that quite frankly have been a giant mess, with matchmaking not working, bugs all over the place. So that's one big thumbs up to Destiny 2 so far. Another thumbs up comes from just how well the game ran. Holy crap, it felt smooth. Once again, a lot of games in beta still aren't like completely optimized yet. And on the max graphics we'll have a few issues with things like FPS. Destiny 2 however had none of these problems at all. I streamed it on the first night of the beta in window capture as well on OBS, which uses more resources on my PC, and at max graphics. The only time I really even dropped to 50 FPS were in some really graphically intensive areas. I was incredibly impressed, especially with just how gorgeous the game looks. There were moments I had to stop and just take it in because it looks fantastic. The graphics are so good, I'm really happy with that. Now the most important thing, what did I think of the gameplay? This is the biggest thing for me. It can look good and run good, but if it plays poorly, I'm not going to bother. Personally, I think the gameplay was good. I enjoyed it a lot. The 3 different classes, each with their subclasses and abilities, felt different. You could feel the difference in their styles of play. Out of the 3, I loved the Hunter. The hand cannons it gets, combined with the sniper rifle as a heavy weapon, it was a ton of fun to play. It's what actually you see me enjoying and playing in the background footage. The other 2 classes were good. The Hunter suits my playstyle way more. The enemies were pretty bullet spongy, I'm going to admit that, but the inclusions of weak spots that give crits, and also the reward good aim, plus the fact that most games have bullet spongy enemies to some extent anyway, meant that this didn't actually feel like a bad thing to me at all. Not even when it came to boss fights, which, while they were definitely very spongy, the mechanics and the lack of invulnerability phases meant that the action never stopped, and it never got frustrating to just keep fighting. I had a ton of fun with it. The most solid part of the gameplay really was the gunplay. The weapons and the shooting felt so good. It feels snappy, it feels fun. All around it just feels nice to shoot things, and in a game like this where shooting is kind of the point, that bodes well for the future. I started to get the hang of things by the end, realising different elementals did different things to different enemies, so there's a decent amount of depth to things as well, which should be good. Plus the loot aspect of things. Searching around for loot, a little bit of exploration combined with some dungeons and things, it's a good combination, and it feels really rewarding to get some shiny bit of loot. PvP wasn't something I'm interested in at all, so to be honest, I never even tried it, although I know some people that have, and it's got mixed opinions, but then PvP always tends to have that effect. I'm not going to be deep PvPing in Destiny 2 at all, it's really just not my cup of tea. So after all this, am I going to be getting Destiny 2, and am I going to be doing videos on it? Well, the answer to those is absolutely yes, I'm going to be. To tell you the truth, I had the game already before the beta, after it was gifted to me by an amazing friend of mine, and I already planned on doing videos for the game before the beta even came out. But the beta has now reinforced my idea of making videos for the game. I had so much fun. It's a different pace to other games I'm playing right now. Plus, again, it's just simply fun. It looks fantastic and the gunplay is so good and so refreshing. Overall, I was super happy with the beta, and I've got no regrets planning on making videos for this game. None at all. So you can definitely enjoy some Destiny 2 content alongside my Warframe content in the months to come. Don't worry, I'm not going to be stopping Warframe at all, but we all need other games to play as well. So we appreciate what we have way more in those other games. And just don't burn out on one single thing. Please let me know what your thoughts are on Destiny 2 and the beta in the description below. And let's keep it away from the Warframe versus Destiny argument, please. But for now, many thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.